Hey folks, welcome to the DoItYourselfDad channel. Today we are going to be turning an ordinary shop vac into a pond vacuum. I've been online looking at pond vacuums and they can be real expensive, $200–300. We rescued this vacuum here out of a dumpster. I'm going to show you how to turn a regular shop vac into a pond vacuum. So if you haven't already, go down below, hit that subscribe button, give this video a great big thumbs up, leave me a comment, let me know what kind of stuff you'd like to see around the house. But right now, let's jump into it. So we've got our pond that we're working on right now, and we're actually working on it, so I've lowered the water level a little bit, but we're going to use this vacuum to get the crud out of the bottom of the pond. You can also use this if you've got any sort of a well that you need to get crud out of, a pool, or anything like that. Now you want to start with a vacuum that is a wet-dry vac, and a wet-dry vac usually has something like this. It's a little ball that when it fills up with water, it floats up, plugs it up, and it prevents it from sucking water up into the intake. So you want to make sure you're getting a vacuum like that. Another thing that's helpful is if you do have a vacuum that's got a drain down here in the back, that is helpful. This one doesn't, but I'm going to show you how to add one. So to set up the drain on this, we're going to use a bulkhead fitting, and a bulkhead fitting is a little piece here that sandwiches between here. It gives you a drain hole out the back. Now this was the only part that I couldn't find at my local hardware store. I did have to order this one online. I do have a link for it in the description below, but you may have luck finding this at a local hardware store or pool supply. So we're going to locate where we're going to put it right about there, because we do want that flange to sit nice. It won't be all the way at the bottom, but it'll be good enough. So now after running through 2 batteries and cussing at my hole saw a few more times than I'd like to admit, we did get a hole through this thing. I was using the wrong blades, and this would be a lot easier if I had a plastic one, but this is what I pulled out of the dumpster, so this is what I'm using. Now most of these guys will have a little seal here, and that's what we're going to be using. It's going to go right through, and once we tighten down this nut on the back, it's going to make a nice seal right there for our valve. So now with that in place, it's time to move on to the business side here, and that is the vacuum nozzle. And we're going to be adding a piece of PVC pipe and a 1/4 turn valve onto this so you can submerge it all the way to the bottom of the pond and then turn it on so it's not sucking water through the entire time. So we'll start by putting a little bit of PVC pipe glue on our pipe here, and then we've got our 1/4 turn valve. Put that on there just like that. And I know everybody's going to scream and yell and say I'm not using primer and whatnot, but this is not going to be pressurized at all, so we're not really going to worry about it. And then we're going to do the same on the other side, going inside here. And on this one, it's a pretty tight fit. It's not perfect, so we're going to put a lot of glue in there. And then we're going to do the same thing on the end of our vacuum hose. Apply a lot. So here we got a lot globbed on there. Now we're going to slip that into the end and give it some time to cure up. Once this is all done, we'll have a valve on our wand that's going to go into the pond so we can start and stop the flow of water as the vacuum is running. The other 1/4 turn ball valve you're going to put here, you're going to connect it to that little bulkhead fitting, and this is going to give you the ability to crack open that and dump out the contents of your vacuum. So you're going to thread that guy in there. You can put a little bit of a downturn there, that'll let you shoot it right into a drain if you'd like. And now there's only one thing left to do, and that's to label your shop vac, because we wouldn't want people on Instagram thinking that you were using a shop vacuum in your pond, would you? Now the nice thing about this is you still actually can use this as a shop vacuum. There's no reason you can't. So now you've got 2 things. You've got a pond vac and a shop vac. So with that, let me show you how you're going to operate this whole thing. You're going to start by making sure that is off. Then connect your hose to the vacuum and make sure that this end is off as well before you turn on the vacuum. Then you're going to submerge this in the water with the vacuum running, and once you are ready to start vacuuming up stuff, you can open this up and the water will start flowing up into the vacuum. When the vacuum completely fills with water, the ball will float to the top and stop the flow of water. You can then shut the vacuum down, open up the ball valve, and drain out the waste. So I hope this video helped make cleaning your pond a little bit easier this season, and I hope it saved you a few bucks. If this video did help you out, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Give it a thumbs up, and also hit that subscribe button because we've got lots more awesome stuff coming your way. And of course, thanks for watching.